Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got 1 versus 1 on Battle Marshes. On the other side, as the Eldar, we've got Grindan. On the other side, as the Dark Eldar, we've got Nazgul. Nazgul will be opening up a couple of mandrakes, a Dark Foundry, and double plasma generators. Whereas Grindan is going to go for triple Guardian Squads, a Fleet of Foot Research, Aspect Portal, and a Plasma Generator. So this is a bit of a theme game, isn't it? Got the goody Eldar versus the blooming baddie Eldar. I do quite like the colour schemes as well for these guys. Nice dark and purple for Nazgul, and beautiful pink for Grindan. I'll be honest, I'm quite partial to this colour scheme, as it is the colour scheme that I'm attempting to paint my Eldar Combat Patrol at home. Although, I say that, they've been sat on the shelf for about several months, all grey and looking very, very sad. But thankfully, I'm on holiday now, so maybe I'll have a little bit of time to be able to paint those bad boys. Yes, Eldar versus Dark Eldar, quite, I would say, a fairly even matchup in Unification, as both have got plenty of extra bits and bobs to be added to their roster. I mean, what, Nazgul is going for the Dark Foundry opening, so I assume early Tier 2 into their better vehicles later on. They've got Venoms and all that stuff that are quite good against infantry. Eldar, they're going for Rangers, which is interesting, so I assume they're going to be trying to snipe out all the Dark Eldar infantry, which they're not going for, apart from the Mandrakes. And yeah, I mean, they've got access to a lot of heroes as the game goes on. They've also got Swooping Hawks as well, which is, I mean, I suppose they're a bit like Fire Dragons, but maybe do a little bit less damage, but are a lot more mobile. So definitely answers to the vehicle units of the Dark Eldar and such. But we shall see how things go on. As I said, there's plenty of options for both these factions, so quite hard to make any predictions on what each player is going to go for. Another range squad coming down to poke and prod on the left-hand side for the Dark Eldar. Torch Slave manoeuvring around, just poking things into life. And I think, yeah, this is probably their ideal target here. Just one lonely slave ready to get boofed in. Oh dear. Run as fast as you can. Run, Forrest, run. And they do actually, yeah, just managing to survive. I mean, one full volley should in theory be able to kill him, but only a couple of shots got off there. Some Guardians. There we go. That's him done. But to be fair, the sweet release of death, not a bad thing for a Torch Slave being held by the vicious Dark Eldar. But yeah, quite risky for Nazgul here. Has been forced to really get some Reaver jet bikes. As, I mean, there's nothing to defend with, is there? Trying to get a decap on the strategic point over here. One Reaver jet bike will be doing an incredible amount of damage, but we've also got some Mandrakes slicing and dicing their way through the cloth armor of the Rangers. They do get a decap in there that will Fleet of Foot out of the way, I imagine. But the Reaver jet bikes, even with the Eldar's Fleet of Foot, will be able to keep on top of them and firing away all day long. We're going to go for triple Reaver jet bikes. Oh, do you need the Homunculus Laboratory to be built before you're able to get the jet bikes? Is that why we saw them waiting for a while? Well, we've got infiltration now on the Rangers, but they are being able to be spotted by something, I assume. I've also got some argy-bargy going on over here as the Mandrakes managed to get a whole squad wipe on these Guardians here. We're going to turn their attention to Grindan's Guardians on the further northern side. There's so many Reaver jet bikes now, and the Rangers are probably going to get done in. Now, which way they run, which way they hide, they'll be shot down quick as you like. At the moment, the Eldar have got quite a decent spread on the old economic front. Current economy is 80 and 10 compared to 62 and 20. Only a small economic advantage at the moment, but that's fine by them. It does seem like they've used some of their soul. Ah, right, that's what spotted them. They probably used the piercing vision soul essence ability to be able to spot those guys for a brief moment in time. Does have a bit of a long cooldown, and they do require, like I say, souls to be able to see what's going on. Got a Homunculus on the way. And the Eldar say, right, okay, well, the Dark Eldar say, right, well, I mean, can't really kill you, but you're not exactly going to be killing our plasma generators anytime soon, so may as well just come over, start bashing things. We have one support platform in between all this gubbins here. We'll spot the minefield as well, which is very unfortunate. Which attempt to kill the Burn Singers as quickly as they can, just to get some revenge. Reaver jet bikes, not known for their ability to take damage. I mean, it's only one support platform, so they'll be able to survive it, to be fair. A whole lot of Mandrakes causing some issues. I've got the Poison Blade as well, for additional damage over time. One Reaver jet bike goes down. Guys will be taken care of by the jet bikes there. There's the Rangers. Will actually take on the Plasma Generator. That's quite nice. Oh no, narrowly avoiding death. There we go. So managed to get one. So their whole effort was not massively wasted there. Another guy in the squad will be taken down. Support portal or platform even. Been stricken down by the mandrakes. And we've got some listening shrines that they can chew their way through as well. So very nice. Guardian's just staring at this relic here. Really enjoying the aesthetics of it. And tier 2 on the way for Grindan. I do believe you've not started your tier 2 yet, have you? Mr. Nazgul. Looks like a cheeky slave chambers around the backside. As the mandrakes, almost in unison, attack this listening shrine. So at the moment, the Eldar seem a bit shafted. They've got some rangers, but they're being chased around by the homunculus. Spot him. Also, like the firing stance that he has, it's very much Voldemort Avada Kedavering, which is definitely a vibe. Popping down a torch amp to slow people down around him. So even that fleet of foot ain't going to be saving you from avoiding mischief. There's a limited use of this torture amp, I find. Not very many scenarios in which you get a really good use out of them, but definitely in this matchup, ideal. Dark Reapers trying to get away from, and that's quite a long area of effect on that torture ramp as well. Minefield now coming in to full advantage, blowing up these mandrakes. Rangers are being chased into the corner. Ooh, terribly sorry. Sorry about that, I just got a series of texts from Mrs. Landshark, and you know when they get like 5 texts in a row and you think, oh dear, it's an emergency. No, she's just one of those people. Rather than send one message in, you know, like one large message, no, she'll send about 5 or 6 small ones. No, I'm not angry about that, that's fine. There's no trouble in paradise. By the way, Reaver jetbikes going over the mines, that's probably not where they want to be. Going to kill a couple of them back, potentially getting all 3. God, the value on that minefield. Amazing stuff. And then, yeah, just bring them back on over. The old trickery of the Eldar. Just when you think you've got them figured out. Yeah, the amount of micro going on at the moment for Grindan here must be mind-boggling. Going to go for a third squad of Dark Reapers. Fleet of footing around everywhere. This listening shrine being able to fire away as best it can. Going to attempt to pop down another minefield if they can. And why not? It was so good last time. May as well go for another. Drag those close combat units across the explosive potential. Can they get it up? Just narrowly managing to get that before the Reaver jetback to turn their attention to this dude. Yep. I mean, he wasn't quite in the minefield, was he? But we'll take it. Yeah, good lord. The positioning. Too good, man. Too good. Keep these guys on the go. Constantly building up some more Dark Reapers. Barely been able to do any damage at the moment. Considering they're being constantly chased around, so the majority of their DPS is actually just coming from this minefield here. Listening Shrine also racking up the kills as well. It's going to be a real uphill battle for the Eldar at this point now, considering that they've spent so much time just having to sit back in the base while over here everything's just all chill and stuff. Mind you though, in saying that, having to spend some money in reinforcing his mandrakes, like the homunculus is just standing in the minefield just to stop it from being a thing. It's now dead. One squad of mandrakes about to get squad wiped here, especially if this listening shrine can get upgraded. Now got a squad of Hellions. So the Dark Reapers constantly running back and forth. The shots in where they can. One good thing about the Dark Reapers is that even though they're not dedicated anti-vehicle units, the Reaver jetbacks are quite soft in the armour department, so concentrated fire will take them down. Oh no, been chasing the corner. Nowhere for them to go now. Second listening shrine has been upgraded. Some more shooter bits on the go for them. Some more burn singers coming out, so I assume some more minefields will be the way forward here. Just hold the line, Grindan. Hold the line. You can do it. We believe. But it does seem well, there's too much going on at the moment. Are you now in tier 2? You are not in tier 2. You are just styling it all on tier 1 at the moment. And why not? It's working for you. It's a little bit more pushing. And the Eldar will be done in. Minefield has been finished, but the homunculus is able to spot it. And at the moment, you've only really got one squad of Dark Reapers on the battlefield at the moment. We'll go for some... There we go, the Fire Dragons. That's what you want. That's what you need. Take on those Reaver Jet Bites. I mean, you'll still have the problems with the Mandrakes and the Hellions, but one problem at a time. That's what I say. Support Paul. Platform, sorry. Good lord. Platform, Mr. Landshot. That's what that word says. And, yeah, just everything's dead. Soon to be sent back into Tier 1. And just going to build up another one. Yeah, fair enough. Minefield now been ranged to blast these guys about. Fire Dragons have been finished, but now there's no Jet Bites to fire at. So the correct solution, but the wrong time. Oh no, they're coming back now. These guys are also heavy infantry as well, so they'll be able to take a little bit more of a beating, I reckon. Spot portals getting that damage in where they can. And oh no, never mind, he's now gone for the upgrade. Ah, quite like this. The D cannon able to one-shot Reaver Jet Bites. Powerful stuff. Just keeping things ready and going. Fire Dragons bobbing and weaving as best they can as another squad of Dark Reapers are coming out. This one D cannon might actually save them all, to be fair. No Jet Bites within close proximity of this environment. Popping down another torture amp. Wonderful use of this amp we've seen this game so far. And come on, just hit him. It's a slow firing rate. But missing twice in a row, that's... Dear oh dear. Soul Shrine nearly dead. But it does seem that the amount of Mandrakes are falling thick and fast. There's no more Reaver Jet Bites here. And the Eldar, or the Dark Eldar, sorry, are still not taking up. And they've not got much economy on the go, actually, so they're really putting all their eggs in one basket. Might come to regret it if they can't get this done in. Absolutely need to take down this D cannon. Now just putting all their attention into the Hellions. 60 blue and 15 green. These boys aren't cheap to keep on the go. Or if they're double checking. Yeah, their economy is not where it should be. Mandrakes finally able to break down Soul Shrine. Just a couple more swipes and that'll be done. But the Harlequin being able to be selected just before that goes down there, so pretty good, all things considered. Popping down another support portal. And do you have your homunculus still alive? No, you don't. Okay. So it's a scrappy engagement. Definitely need to bring these guys back over to the support portal. Platform. Good lord. Right, drink every time I say that. We're going to turn this into a drinking game of can Mr. Landshot read. We've got Harlequins in there. A cavalcade of fire and explosions and meaty bits that she uses a Harlequin's kiss to bring down a model or two. Doing some flipping nonsense. Oh my goodness, it's like Eddie Guerrero. Is it Eddie Guerrero? The guy from Tekken. The guy who you're not allowed to play because he's stupidly good. Was Eddie Guerrero the Mexican from WWE or F? I can't remember. Maybe so. I normally ask a lore question, but maybe I need to ask some wrestling lore questions for this video in the comments. How have they done it? They've been constantly bashed in. By the hair on their chinny chin chins, they've managed to hold the line. Battered and bruised, yes, but they're doing it all the same. Dark Reapers over here have been squad wiped. They've got plenty more where they came from, and now rebuilding or reapplying their control on these strategic points. And yeah, there we go. Solid about 10-15 minutes of aggression. I can now hear myself think, really. What's playing current economy 68 and 10 for the Dark Eldar compared to 85 and 20 for the regular Eldar, for the Eldari, shall we say. I've got 3 squads of Hellions, but nothing to slow these Dark Reapers down. They could just bob and weave and allow the support platform to do all the damage. Hey, you like that? A little bit of correct reading for you. Going to start rebuilding these listing shrines as they bring these guys over the minefield and just send these guys a-flying. It's getting a distance away from them. Yeah, just constantly raking them over the coals. Very nice stuff. So at this point, if you're Dark Eldar, I would just probably recommend you go home. You know, maybe focus on, I don't know, destroying some of the economy. I mean, you've got relics that you can start bashing. Just get your map control. And then just, you know, say, right, we've done our best here, but we can't quite kill him. I mean, in theory you can. He's got the numbers. But the Eldar just don't have the honor of just standing still and, you know, engaging in glorious hand-to-hand combat. It must be very frustrating for the Nazgul here. Well, on a regular occasion, I would also not recommend building turrets inside your base for majority reasons, but in this one scenario, it managed to work out. Constantly bringing out more Hellions. And there we go, they finally turn their attention to the support platform here. They're also in range stance as well, knowing that they can't keep on top of these guys. It's got a little targeting thing. I assume that's a ability that these guys have. It increases overall damage that they take. That's my assumption, that's my guessings. More Dark Reapers coming out as one squad has been wiped out. Another minefield being placed. Dark Reapers trying to keep their distance as they've got that targeting thing on them. But the platform's still functioning strong. They've actually decided to focus on the unupgraded one rather than the upgraded one. I mean, I'd like to commentate and say what the strategy would be here. What could each player do to maybe fend this thing off? But I think that they're both doing the absolute perfect thing that they can at the moment. Just get as many lads as you can, move them around all these defensive structures that you built up inside your base. And then, I mean, with the exception of maybe Nazgul just falling back and saying, right, let's just take up into higher tiers and go for bigger things. I mean, it's just been constantly on a knife's edge, almost at that point where he can win, being blue-balled all the way through this game. Grindan saying no, no thank you. We're going to stand where we can. Listing Shrine on the left-hand side being a little bit sad that it's not been built up. But at the moment, I don't think they've got time nor inclination. I mean, one Burnsing is going to attempt to build it up. Oh no, he's been spotted. That's sad. Well, he tried. So many dead Eldar and Drukhari knocking around here. But the Eldar seem to be lacking their numbers. Hey, no, he says that, but no, they are squad caps at the moment. One Fire Dragon. Oh, you're still alive. You've capped the critical location. Could do with coming back on over, or at least going inside the Dark Eldar base and smashing things up. Maybe that did happen. And Nazgul said, "Right, sod you then. If you're running around blooming nonsense, I'm just gonna leave." Which, I mean, to be fair, if you just took a chill pill and decided, right, okay, we'll just pull our guys back. Maybe, I don't know, keep sure that the Eldar that have these relics on either side, and then upgrade our economy, and dare I say, tech up. That might have been an entirely different game for him as the tech went up. But no, he decided, right, well, I've done a bad job. Well, he did actually quite a good job, to be fair. Just in frustration, left. But a stellar defense from Grindan, I do have to say. So very nice stuff. So cheers, Grindan, for sending that game into the Discord. If you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you one game a week. And there's also a Discord where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. Mine's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure's always never short. And I will see you in a bit. Peace.